Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Meaningless Debate. I'm your host, L.A. Hardy, and here's how it works. We get a couple of comics on our show. We have them debate issues that are absolutely meaningless. Have you ever gotten into a fight with one of your friends on Facebook? You unfriended them because you were so upset with their stupid opinion and their stupid ideas. We're tired of it too. That's why we created this show, to help you, the audience, send in your meaningless debate questions and let our professionals handle the options and the outcomes. Let's get into it, but first, a word from our sponsor.
The Big Apple Shopping Bazaar Jewelry Exchange and Salon and Spa Suites. Located off Atlantic Avenue in beautiful Delray Beach, Florida, this unique mini mall will transport you to the streets of New York City for a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. The Big Apple Shopping Bazaar provides shoppers with over 65 one-of-a-kind specialty boutiques with amazing items at fantastic prices. For more information, go to BigAppleShoppingBazaar.com.
And we're back. This is Meaningless Debate, and we're here with a couple of our great guests. Let's find out who we got this week, guys. Our first competitor, ready to get in there and do some battle. You've seen her on Days of Our Lives, Baywatch, Anger Management, and The Significant Mother. Put your hands together and welcome Krista Allen to the show. What's up, Krista? How you doing? What's up?
Hey, nothing. That can you guys see me? Am I in the frame right?
You are perfect. You are perfect.
I am. It doesn't look like it on my side. That shopping bazaar is really geared towards millennials, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Millennials
like
times
really
5.
They're gonna pull in the Gen Z crowd for sure. I can tell.
Absolutely.
So
that's why we have you on the show, because you're able to spot the tough issues right there. Krista Allen, ladies and gentlemen.
There.
Where are you at right now?
I am. Oh, you mean because I've been going back and forth? I'm on set right now. So
Nice.
yeah, they threw me in a weird room and it's filled with weird stuff, and that's what I'm doing. So yay!
This is great. Thanks for taking your time out. Thanks for taking your time out off the set. We really appreciate it. Our next guest, you've seen her on Laugh After Dark, Reno 9/11, iCarly, and Urban Flicks with Damon Williams TV. Now streaming, please welcome Irina Voronina. What's up, baby?
Hi.
You look enthusiastic. I love that. A lot of passion in that face. You ready
Very
to go?
much so. I actually met Krista in real life, so
Whoa.
I'm excited. This is going to be so much fun.
Well, we'll see if we can get you
And
guys to battle it.
I had the same question, like, what does it take? Like, how do I get sponsored by the mall, the Big Apple Mall in Florida? Sounds like a dream destination. I want to go.
You have to.
Is it Florida or New York?
It's Florida.
It's Florida.
It's Florida.
It's Florida. Oh, that makes it even more high end and everything. Wow.
And we're coming
Great.
up on Halloween.
Whose family member does that belong to? I just want to know whose family member is that thing.
Well, I'm black, so you can definitely tell it's probably not my family. It's probably
It's not you. I
my
already know
family,
that.
yeah. You never know. I could Sammy Davis this. This is close to Boca. I could switch over.
I don't know.
Awesome.
I think yours would be a little more hip. I don't know. I'm just
It might
saying.
be. You're absolutely right. We would definitely put a little spin on that, little swag.
Yeah.
Little swag.
Yes, exactly.
That's right. Irina, where are you at right now? What do you got going on? What's been going on during the pandemic?
I'm at my home in the Valley in Burbank in Los Angeles. Here in the home studio with the beautiful gray background, which I bought before pandemic, thinking that I'm going to be recording so many auditions, like they just going to pour. Like I probably recorded like one. Only for TikToks, where I film like Russian lessons. Like, hey, this is a fly, and this is how.
Which, by the way, are the funniest things, and I love them so much. You do so good with those. It's really funny.
Thank you.
I like them and heart them all the time. Yes,
Nice.
and give claps.
Aw, that means so much to me. You know, when another comic says like my TikToks are funny, I'm like, yes.
Nicely
They're really
done.
funny.
For
They're
those of you
good.
that
They're
don't
really
know,
good.
make sure you get out there and check out Irina's TikToks. But for right now, let's see if we can get these ladies in here banging it up in the ring. Meaningless debate. Let's see what our first topic is, guys.
Ooh,
Stephanie Lamardo
I-
wants to know, which would you choose? Never having sex again for the rest of your life, or never having internet? We flipped a coin before the show started. And Irina, you're going to go first today. Which would you choose? Never having sex again for the rest of your life? That's a long time. Or never having the internet again? No internet.
Is that even a question? I mean, guys, is that even a point that needs to be debated? Because I can live without internet. In fact, I would much rather live without internet. I want to live in a house with no Wi-Fi, with no smartphone, with no television or computer. If I never touch this shit again in my life, unless I'm going, on a comedy flow show,
right.
I'll be the happiest human being because I got sucked in this stuff. Like, there is no way out. Like, I'm on TikTok, guys. Like, if you take internet out of my life, I'll probably be the healthiest and the happiest person ever. So, and I'll have more sex.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here live. Irina Voronina has told you she's ready for more sex. Voronina.
Voronina. Not related to Wolverine.
We're going to have to get a new host. This guy can't get it right. Voronina.
Yes. So, more sex,
less internet. Krista, you're up next. You got to have the point to tell us why you want more internet, and you can do without sex for the rest of your life.
Well, obviously, I would never choose sex over internet to begin with. One of the most important things to understand is that I can have sex as much as I want on the internet. That's I can do it by myself and I don't have to worry about anything. I also, one of the greatest things, there was a study done last year that people that are on the internet more and don't have sex, they also don't have sexually transmitted diseases. And I've been a big advocate of that. So I've been pushing I did a march about 3 days ago, and it was to end all sex and only go internet, because it's the wave of the future. And I think we should all really, really get behind that, and maybe we can all come together.
Nicely done. Nicely done, Krista.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to give Krista the win for that, because I really didn't even understand half of what she was saying. And we're going to go ahead and move to our next topic. What do we got for them, guys? Sophia in Huntington Beach, California wants to know, would you rather watch a prequel or a sequel? One first, one second. Let's find out what they've got to say. Krista, you're up first on this one. Would you rather watch a sequel or a prequel?
Well, no matter what it is, obviously a prequel is always the best thing to watch. You want to know what is coming. You want to understand what is going to happen before you watch it. You already know what's going to happen on a sequel, right? And most of them suck. So I would say a prequel would definitely be good. And that would be my answer. And I'll stick to that. Nicely
done. So if I heard you right, you were basically saying foreplay is the way to go prior to getting into a sequel and having a second date. Irina, what's your choice?
Absolutely.
You're going to have to choose the sequel. Why is that a better move?
I love sequels because there can be a lot of them, and even though they're not much better, they're still very entertaining. Of course, there could be a lot of prequels depending on how freaking far you want to go, but I don't think I've ever seen like an exciting prequel that I really wanted to watch. Like, I never saw the movie and I was like, oh my God, when is the prequel coming out?
Nice.
Like, that just doesn't happen, I think, to many people. But sometimes you do watch a movie, you're like, I hope they make a sequel. So that's my point.
I'm really falling in love with this young lady right here. She's into sex and she wants to have it multiple times because there's sequels. We could just keep it going and going and going. Irina, you're going to take the win on that one. Let's get to our next exciting topic. What do the people out there want to say? Justin from New York, New York wants to know, if real, who would have more Twitter followers, Rambo or Rocky? Irina, you're up. Rambo or Rocky gets more tweeters?
Damn. I would go with Rambo.
Rambo, okay. Why?
Why? I was told not to give one-word answers, and now I have to make a very quick decision in my head how I separate Rambo from Rocky.
Well, I'll give you a hint. You got Rambo fighting everybody. Go right ahead.
Let's start. Which one had more sequels, Rambo or Rocky? Please help me out here.
I think it might have been a tie. They both had about 4 or 5, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think there would be no Rocky without Rambo, unless I'm completely wrong. So I'll go with Rambo. Don't ask me. I'm not a movie buff.
Irina's going to drop her hammer on Rambo for more tweeters. Krista, why does Rocky get more tweets?
That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Rocky has been the one that has been around. He is the one. It is a hashtag that is the most popular hashtag since 2008 on Twitter is Yo Adrian. Hashtag Yo Adrian. That has been around forever. Everyone knows that. Anybody that's anybody who's everybody, and all of them know it. So Rocky would definitely have more Twitter followers because he's been around longer. He has that hashtag, and that's it. And I am going to stick with that answer.
I love it.
Star goes to the circle. Whatever that meant. I'm going to give that win to Krista, and I'm going to tell you why. Krista, you're going to win that one because Rocky not only has all of that stuff you mentioned, he also has a statue in Philadelphia, and he's never fought anybody. That's a hell of a guy that's going to probably get a lot of tweets on that one.
I did not know that. Yes. I need to get my stats, my facts.
He's got a statue in Philadelphia of him at the top of the stairs, arms up, doing the da-da-da, doing that thing. So, yeah, we're going to give the win to Krista on that one. Let's keep it moving. See what other topics our crowd comes up with. What do you got, guys? Uma from Fort Lauderdale wants to know, who's more emotional, men or women? Irina, I think you're up on this one. Who's more emotional, men or women?
I think men are more emotional because they overthink everything. And, sometimes they overthink things on how they want to appear and they let things to affect them. I think women, we kind of have to hold it together since a very young age and not to let emotions to overtake. So, I don't know, when a dude gets sick, that's an emotional thing right there. It's always like, oh my God, I'm sick. I can't deal with pain. I'm going to die. Women, we're already trained to have periods every month. We can't get emotional over stupid shit because we have responsibilities.
Very nicely done. Very nicely said. Krista, who's more emotional? Why are women more emotional than men?
Well, I want to say that, Irina, your response was perfectly Russian. You know what I mean? Because you guys have no feelings, women in general. You have to be strong. So I have to say that women definitely are the ones with more emotion. We are the ones who will slice your tires and then go do yoga because we want to keep it all in balance. We really try. And there's all kinds of different things going on with that. But that's also what makes us better at everything as well. So women definitely are emotional. More songs have been written about women being emotional. And pretty much the stereotype in general in the United States is that women are more emotional. So I'm just going to have to go with the stereotype of all women and say that women are more emotional.
Wow. Got two opposing views there. What does the audience think? Wow. They're going to go with Irina on that. They're going to say men are more emotional. I would have to agree because when I'm sick, I am a big baby and I expect somebody to come, are you okay? Yeah, that's pretty much me. I'd have to give you that one.
No, I don't really feel like that. Oh my God.
I don't know. You were pretty on top of that slashing the tires and key in the car. I saw that.
I try to keep a straight face, so I'm very serious about my debate,
Right. Getting your debate on. That's why you're here. This is Meaningless Debate. We're here to debate these issues that don't mean a damn thing. So thank you, ladies, for coming in and keeping it really, really light and airy for our audience. They do enough arguing with stupid people all day long. That's why we're here, to give you guys that break and have some fun. What's our next topic, guys?
Bring us some good debates. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Give us some good topics. We want to see some fur fly Owen from Tallahassee, Florida wants to know, should it be socially acceptable for adults to trick or treat without kids? I'm just going to stop that one right there. It damn sure is. We're just going to keep it moving because I'm going to wear a costume. We're going out Halloween trick or treating. Fuck them kids. Let's keep it moving. What's our next topic, guys? Kyle from Colorado Springs wants to know, is the Mona Lisa painting overrated? Krista, what do you think? Mona Lisa painting, is it overrated?
Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, it is still underrated. I'm still waiting for them to make it even more rated. As a matter of fact, I think it should have all the ratings. It might be like a 5-star right now. I'm waiting for it to go to 10. And I don't understand why it hasn't, because it is the most exquisite piece of art. And it has so much emotion and feeling behind it. And there have been so many memes. It has had so many memes with so many funny things. And that alone, from the time that it was painted until right now, it's still making an effect on people. Oh man, Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, men have called you. Yes, absolutely right. I remember that's a great point. And the fact that her stuff has lasted this long, I totally understand, because I know I have some finger paintings from like first grade my mom still has, and she's still very proud of that. But Irina, tell us why she's overrated.
Oh, I love this painting, by the way, but I do think it's overrated because, I mean, why Mona Lisa? Like, was she like the last woman on Earth? Like, why?
I'm not sure. She might have been a prequel.
Like, there were no other women in that time period that deserved to be painting. Like, she's the only one, and we got this representation, and that now we think, this is the standard of beauty in, I don't know, circa 1562. Excuse me, I got my dates wrong. And also, like, what's the big thing? Like, oh, is she smiling? Is she not smiling? Oh, why is she smiling? Like, what kind of face is she making? What are the clues? Like, I don't know. I think people like overthink. Like, the guy maybe just drew the last woman he slept with that week. And that just became a big deal. And now we all worship this painting. If you brought it, to a different country and said like, hey, this is God, like, it could have
be God. It would be God.
Nicely done.
Believe it.
Nicely done, ladies.
It might be God.
That as a painting, it's definitely overrated. I don't have all the answers. You probably want me to give
whatever your answers are, we're going to take it, because you know what?
Mona Lisa.
Irina, we're going to give you the win on that one. Mona Lisa is overrated. We're going to say Irina is our winner, and we're going to keep the ball rolling, because this is meaningless debate. We've got a lot more meaningless topics to come up with, and you guys need to keep sending them in. Keep sending them in. We need topics for these ladies to battle in our virtual ring. What's our next topic, guys? Oh, Mel from Lancaster drops one of the big issues we've all wondered about: Miracle Whip or mayonnaise. Krista, Miracle Whip or mayonnaise? What's your call?
Oh God, I'd have to go with Miracle Whip, because I'm personally from Texas, and it's the most white trash, wonderful thing that you could ever have. It goes back generations and generations, and people in my family use Miracle Whip not just on sandwiches and in salads. They use it for other things too.
Oh, like what?
Yeah. Oh, things that well, sexual things. It's a bit of a Southern thing. I don't know if I'm saying too much, and I'm sorry, Uncle Bubba. I probably shouldn't be sharing any of this, but no matter what, I think that Miracle Whip is definitely the way to go. It has so many uses. Mayonnaise, there's a secret ingredient in Miracle Whip, and I think that mayonnaise doesn't have.
I did not know that, but that's why I'm here on this show, to get educated. Now I know Miracle Whip has a special secret surprise inside that enables you to do all kinds of things that we're going to talk about off the air, actually. We're going to talk about a lot of those things off the air. Irina, why is mayonnaise better than Miracle Whip?
Well, I was born and raised in Russia. And for those of you who met or are married to any Russian people, you would know that Russians put mayo on everything because mayo was the only thing we had during the years of the Soviet Union. I personally never had Miracle Whip, and it's really hard to debate against something you never had. So of course, mayo is a winner in my heart because, instead of breast milk, we give our children mayo. Mayo is a miracle.
Things are different in Russia. Things are definitely different in Russia.
Mayo is such a versatile product. It mixes wonderfully with garlic.
Nice.
Yeah, and I want to let you know that Miracle Whip increases the growth in Russian children. The study was done in 2004 by 70%, and also makes them smarter. So Miracle Whip does that, but it's only for Russian children. So.
Okay, but mayo is a secret ingredient in Miracle Whip. So would mayo?
The Miracle Whip has the secret ingredient. That's what people are a little weirded out about. But it can be used for sex, and it can be used for keeping your children healthy, and it can also be used for a delicious sandwich. So I'm
sticking with mayo because I don't like secrets. I'm from Russia, and we have a lot of secrets. Now, mayo can also be mixed with ketchup. It can be mixed with barbecue sauce. Mayo can be anything you want it to be.
Nicely
That's my
done.
Point.
Nicely done.
It's not Miracle Whip can be mixed with bodily fluids, and you're missing the point here. And I don't know how this is even a debate.
I'm going to have to call this right here in the middle because I'm black and I didn't have mayonnaise until I was like 25 anyway. We didn't mess with mayonnaise. We messed with mustard and ketchup. Pretty simple. We're going to call this one a draw. We're going to right down the middle. Both ladies going to get the win for this. We're going to keep this thing moving. What's our next topic? Jennifer from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania wants to know who scores higher on the SAT, Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin? Who scores higher on an SAT test, Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin? Irina, it's your call. Homer or Peter? Who's smarter?
I have no idea about American pop culture, and I get all those questions. So anyways, if I knew who Peter Griffin was, or if you want to educate me on this, I could probably go with Peter Griffin. But since I don't know who he is, I'll have to go with Homer Simpson. Because Homer Simpson has solutions to everything, and it's very entertaining to watch.
Homer Simpson is the man. What do you have to say for us, Krista? Who's the winner?
Well, Peter Griffin is from Family Guy, and he is so incredibly dumb. And at the same time, his dumbness makes him the smartest character ever written. So I think that he would definitely score higher on an SAT score because of his stupidity that makes him so smart. It is amazing. There was a study done in 2001 that the people that you thought were the dumbest people and made the dumbest decisions would actually score the highest on SAT scores. So
wow.
It was a study.
Wow.
That explains everything about American politics.
Definitely.
Thank you, Krista, for that.
We appreciate that. We appreciate the fact that you're so educated, because every one of your answers has come with, there was a study done. And I didn't know there were this many studies being done, but I'm just glad to be educated myself, because this is Meaningless Debate, and this is the reason why we're here, to help those people at home. Let's see if we have another topic that we can throw at the ladies and come up with a really good fight here towards the end. Mark from Chattanooga, Tennessee wants to know, who would make a better roommate, a ninja or a pirate? Arr. Krista, I believe it's your turn. Ninja or pirate for a roommate?
A ninja would make the best roommate. Of course. I mean, okay, first of all, pirates are loud and obnoxious, and ninjas are quiet. You're never going to get woken up. They can come in at whatever time they want to. You're not going to hear them. It's going to be amazing. You want a ninja, right? So no matter what it is, you're always going to have a better roommate with a ninja than a pirate. Oh, come on. Like, no, I don't think so. They can teach you some moves. They're really stealthy, and they are also incredibly smart. There was a study done in 2013 that ninjas make the best roommates. It was fully funded. The study was, and it's somewhere on the internet. Thank you.
Nicely done. Way to put your big brain to work there, Krista. Appreciate the love. Irina, who makes a better roommate, and why do pirates make a better roommate?
Very interesting you brought that up about the studies, because there was another independent study done in Russia, and it shows that pirates make better roommates, 100%. I guess it all depends on your lifestyle, but in Russia, I'm not sure what ninja's drinking. I know pirates gonna have rum. And as a Russian, that's all I care about.
That's the important thing. I'm gonna have to give the win to Irina on that one, basically because I know how pirates are, and when a pirate comes in the room, you know the party's gonna get started. When a ninja, you don't even know if he's in the room. You could be in there doing your own business, having some fun with Miracle Whip, and you wouldn't even know it because the ninja's sneaking in, he's sneaking out. There was a study done about ninjas.
That is my point. That is my point. You don't want to be embarrassed whenever you're doing things with Miracle Whip or on the internet. While on the internet.
Privacy.
I totally agree. There's no privacy with a pirate, and I can appreciate that. Irina, you get the win on that one. We have time for one more question. Let's see who's going to bring it home. Madison from Little Rock, Arkansas wants to know, would you rather be out of shape or out of work? Irina, which would you rather do, out of shape or out of work?
Oh, it's not even a question. I would rather be out of shape than out of work. Being out of work is the scariest thing that can happen to an actor. So I almost feel like I'm out of shape already. So after the last 7 months of pandemic and with the gyms being closed. So, I mean, being out of work is the scariest thing that can happen to a human being. So that.
Well, I'd have to say, Irina, if you're out of shape now, I think a few of us want some cups of whatever it is you've been drinking. But Krista, you're up. Out of work is the way to go?
Absolutely. Out of shape is the way to go, right?
Out of shape or out of work, which would you prefer? She said. She said out of work, out of shape.
I would definitely.
Out of work?
Yeah, out of shape. I would definitely prefer to be out of shape, for sure. Absolutely, 100%. I would rather work because I like things and I like to buy things and I like to buy things for people and I like to donate to charities and things like that. And if I'm not working, then I don't get to do that. And when out of shape, I'm generally, people in general, or they have a more jovial appearance and vibe to them. Have you ever seen Santa Claus? He has a great job, but he's out of shape. And I think that's the way that I would go. I don't need to be in shape. I just want money. Give me all the money. I just want money. Okay.
Nicely done. I think the win's going to go to Krista on that one. And we've come to the end of our show. I'll be honest with you. We've never had a contestant with more scientific data. And that's why for today's show, Krista, you are the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. We've never had so much knowledge on one show of Meaningless Debate. Thanks for coming out and enjoying it with us. Hey, before we let you guys go, where can we find you guys online and what do you guys got going on? Krista, go ahead and let us know what you got going.
So there's tons of stuff. I haven't been on social media a lot lately because I have been developing a show for the past 5 months, which I'm really, really excited about. And so I haven't really been out there that much on social media, but I'm coming back. And in the meantime, there's tons of movies. I think I have like 7 movies coming out, and like some Lifetime movies, some indie movies, and some fun little guest stars and things like that. But I'm really excited to be able to share what I'm working on, when I can and when it's done. So that's what I've been doing, and that I've been absent kind of a little bit from life on social media. So, but Krista Allen XO, that's on Twitter and Instagram, and then my Facebook there's a fan page with a check mark, but I never use it. I use the personal one. So come say hi.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming out of hibernation to join us here on Meaningless Debate. We enjoyed having you. And again, I heard there was a study done, and you were the study. Irina, Voronina, what's up? Where can we find you, and what do you got going on?
I post on TikTok. My TikTok handle is I'm Irina Voronina. I'm on Instagram and all of the above. Yes, you can find me on my website as well. I just need to update it and tell people that I'm on TikTok, but you already know that. You can see me in season 7 of Rena 911 on Quibi. I'm in one of the few last episodes of season 7. It was a lot of fun to do Reno again. I have a comedy set on Laugh Tonight with Damon Williams on Urban Flicks, if you want to check out my stand-up. Yay!
Awesome. Thank you guys for coming out. We've reached the end of our show. We want to thank Krista and Irina for coming out to enjoy the show with us. It's been a blast and probably one of our best shows to date. You guys were awesome. Thanks for bringing all that energy. That was, we love that.
Thank you.
Thank you. This was fun.
We couldn't have done it without you, LA.
Appreciate the love. Thank you guys for coming out. And remember, you guys at home, when you have an argument with somebody, don't do it on Facebook and unfriend your friends. Let us do it for you. This is Meaningless Debate. It's our reason for existence. We want to keep it meaningless, keep it light and airy. Thanks to our sponsor, Big Apple, and we'll see you next time. You can also make sure that you email us your topics for next week's show. You can see our email address right here at the bottom, and make sure you send those in ahead of time, and we'll shout you out on the show. I'm L.A. Hardy. Thanks for joining us today. Irina Voronina, Krista, Alan, thank you guys. We'll see you next time on Meaningless Debate.